Hi fans, I'm Dan Mcbride with another Colonel Cast, your update on what's happening in EKU athletics. After a 10-year absence, the Colonels are back in the playoffs. That's right, the football team is headed to the University of Richmond to take on the Spiders. And today, the Colonels found out who, when, and where at the selection show. A big celebration for Colonel fans, 400 folks in attendance. We had a chance to look in on the selection show and also talk to some of the Colonel fans, players, and coaches. All right, we're joined now by EKU starting quarterback ALLAN Holland, and we've just found out the Colonels will be on the road this Saturday to play in the NCAA playoffs. And ALLAN, first of all, your reaction to traveling to Richmond for the opening round?
It's great. You know, just to be in the playoffs is really good for us. And you know, we've been a real good road team this year. We've won some big games at Jack State, Eastern Illinois. You know, them's two top teams in the conference, and it's always tough to win at them places. And I think playing on the road might be good for us because we bond together a little bit more. We have more time to focus, go through our notes, and I think we got a good chance.
Now the team will go into the playoffs on an 8-game winning streak. You feel like the team is kind of peaking and playing its best?
Yeah, I think we are. You know, we had our ups and downs, but we just keep finding ways to win, and that's the key to this football team. The defense creates turnovers, and as long as we're not turning the ball over on offense, we got a great chance to win every week.
Now you got 21 seniors on this team, so I know as an underclassman, I know you guys really want to help that group go out with a bang.
Yes, we sure do, and you know, our first goal was to win the OVC, and we did that for the seniors. And our next goal is to win a national championship. So we just got to keep taking it 1 week at a time. That's the way it's been all year. Is just taking it 1 week at a time, not looking into the future and all that prediction stuff. But you know, we got to get ready for Richmond. It's going to be a tough game.
All right, he's homegrown from Eastern Kentucky, playing for the Colonels. EKU headed to Richmond for the NCAA playoffs. All right, it's EKU on the road in the NCAA playoffs as they travel to Richmond. And Mark Sandy, EKU's athletic director, joins us now. And Richmond's very familiar to you.
Sure is. We were looking at the brackets last night. Everybody's making their picks, and I thought, well, it's possible we'll get the Spiders, and they play in a great league. So I thought if we did get Richmond, we might have to go there. And that's what happened.
Well, for those who don't know, Mark was an associate athletic director at Richmond before coming to Eastern Kentucky University. You obviously know a little bit about the Spiders. So what, first of all, for fans who are making the trip, what can they expect at Richmond?
Well, obviously about 1 million people in the surrounding area. So it won't be a traffic problem around the game. The stadium's downtown off the expressway, so that's not a problem. There'll be plenty of seats. They'll probably have 4,000 or 5,000 there. Won't be a huge crowd on Thanksgiving weekend. Lots of great restaurants, plenty of hotels, unless they're having some special event there. And you get on Interstate 64 and you don't have to get off all the way to Richmond.
Well, a great turnout today for the selection show. A lot of fans here, and hopefully a lot of fans will hit the road and travel to Richmond for the game.
Well, I think so. We had a great crowd down Austin Peay, and well, we should have a lot of fans there. I'd say maybe 500 or 600, maybe 1,000. You never know.
Well, and I know Richmond is a program a lot like EKU. They've got history and tradition. They play in a tough conference, so the football should be a pretty good ball game.
I think it's pretty balanced. They have a great running back in Hightower, who averages just over 150 yards per game, but he was injured according to some news reports last night. He was injured. He played yesterday, but he's a little dinged up. And we have good balance in running and throwing. So, and they're 9-2 like we are. And they lost to Vanderbilt. We lost to Kentucky. So a lot of similarities, I think.
All right, Colonels, should be a great game. EKU and Richmond, the football championship subdivision playoffs all start on Saturday. We're joined now by EKU head coach Danny Hope as the Colonels prepare for the first round of the playoffs. And Coach, first of all, your reaction heading on the road to Richmond?
Excited about the opportunity to go play the Spiders. It's the first round of our quest towards a national championship. I think we have traveled well this year. We've had a tough road schedule and have done very well. To be honest with you, it didn't really matter to me. I'm glad that we have the opportunity to go play and compete for a national championship. Our football team will be ready.
You have won 8 in a row now, and do you feel like the team has got some momentum as you head into the playoffs?
I think we've had momentum all year long. Obviously, we've been guided by our 21 seniors throughout the course of the 2007 season. I feel like we have the potential on the offense, potential on defense, and potential special teams to compete for and win a national championship. Excited for this opportunity for our team, our program, and our institution.
Now, you mentioned the 21 seniors. Do you think that's been one of the keys to your team this year, the leadership of those guys?
It hasn't been one of the keys. It is the key, no question about it. Knew it before the season started. We are not surprised to be in this situation. Anytime you have 21 guys that have paid the price that they've paid the last 5 years, you have a chance to do some special things. 15 of our seniors are starters. And they're guys that paid a great price, and I have a lot of confidence in those guys.
For you personally, now in your 5th year here, is there a bit of relief? Hey, we're back in the playoffs. This is what you've been working for. Do you kind of feel like a sense of accomplishment?
I don't know if relief is the right word. Expect to be in this situation, and that's what we came here for. So we're not surprised. Our nuclear family, as far as football goes, our coaches and players, this is no surprise to us. This is what we're here for.
All right, Coach. Best of luck in the opening round.
All right, thank you, Dan.
Head coach Danny Hope as the Colonels get ready to travel to Richmond.